Hi everybody, it's Yomi again from African Diaspora Retiree YouTube channel. And today I'm having a bit of an existential crisis. I'm asking myself, so I was looking at somebody over there, I was asking myself, am I going bonkers? Am I going mad? Have I lost my marbles? What in what was I thinking about saying I want to set up a YouTube channel to help people retire to Nigeria? I was self-doubting. And there's several reasons for this. Firstly, let's be honest, most Nigerians who are in the diaspora are actually very intelligent and can do a lot of things themselves. And generally, collectively, the idea of people working together to move back home isn't that common. But more importantly, because I'm not just aiming at Nigerians, I'm aiming at anybody from the wider Black African community who is thinking of looking at exploring, living part of their diaspora, their retirement life on the African continent in a particular African country. And in my case, it would be Nigeria, particularly Lagos. So I'm looking at aiming at those people. But let's be honest, Nigeria has an image problem. One which said, Nigeria, great people, shame about the leaders. We have an image problem. But despite that image problem, let me reassure you, I'm not going bonkers because I know I'm onto something good. I know Nigeria, Lagos is actually, can actually, does actually make a great retirement location for the wider African diaspora. And Nigeria, as I've said, I've mentioned it before, but Nigeria, Lagos has some advantages over other African countries that the wider African diaspora tend to look at. Firstly, and firstly, one of the advantages we have is the number. Nigeria is the biggest African country population-wise. We're one of the largest populated countries in the world. So that means we have a wide diversity of cultures, interesting things to look at, but also opportunities for people that want to travel and get to know people. If you like me, are a people watcher, Nigeria is the place to come to. Let me tell you that. So no, I'm not going mad, although I'm beginning to think I was. But I do believe, because I've had this idea many years ago before probably around 10 years before I got to my official retirement age, that I would love to find a few like-minded people who see Lagos particularly, but wider Nigeria, as a place to live part of their annual retirement living in. And working together, we help one another and support ourselves in it. Because I do think one of the issues about retirement is different from relocation. Yes, retirement is a type of relocation, but it's more unique than the relocating to Nigeria uh, idea. People who have that relocating to Nigeria idea are generally younger people with families, digital nomads. They're probably either looking for a job or intending to do a job. They've got wider family, they need childcare and all that. But when you are thinking of retiring to Nigeria, you are generally either coming by yourself, if you're lucky with your partner, and even if you stay just 3 or 4 months to escape the winter, you'll be doing things. You won't be working. You'll be exploring. You'll be getting to know the culture. You'll be using, as I mentioned last week, you'll be using the immense travel hub, particularly Lagos has, to go around other Africa, Nigerian places, states, and also to travel the wider African continent because, as I said, Lagos is a massive big travel hub. So let it be known, Yomi is not office rocker. I am not going mad. It may be hard, a hard sell, but I like that. And let me tell you, I am good news. I mentioned yesterday, last week. Good news, health wise, I am fit as a fiddle. I could be fitter if I did some more work, aerobics, exercise. But yeah, I'm fit. I'm fit. Good for my age. I've got the all clear from the hospital. Um, I did mention that I had prostate cancer many years ago. Did my robotic surgery, did radiotherapy. Okay, this year PSA was raising a little bit, but they said it's nothing serious, and probably all I need for the rest of my natural life is hormone therapy injections once every 6 months, and I can live with that, to be honest. So all looking well. So what this means is for my channel, when I go back to Nigeria, I should be back in Nigeria in the next month or two. Latest October, I'll be back in Nigeria, and I have massive ideas of what I'll be doing with this channel. Taking you all around Lagos, places to go to, places to live, looking at other Nigerian hotspots for that will interest the diaspora. And also this year, I intend to do a few wider backpack trips, backpacking, or well, let me say, traveling around the West African coast. My partner, she's running the Accra Marathon in October. And what we plan to do is to work our way, go to Accra, she runs the marathon, and work our way back from Accra into uh, Lome, into Cotonou, and exploring all these places with the looking at it with the lens of somebody who is thinking of exploring uh, part of the West African coast. So stay tuned. Don't lose hope. This channel will eventually become very exciting, and I can assure you it will be less talk and more um, videos of places of interest. So just stay tuned, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe. And as I keep on saying, comment. I would love to get your ideas of things I can write about, but also things that you want to see. So please comment, and also share with like-minded people, people probably in their 50s plus who are thinking of either early retirement and spending part of their time in Nigeria, and also people who are actually reached the retirement age, living on their pension, want their pension to go further, but also want to enjoy themselves with exciting people. So please stay tuned and hope you have a good week, and I will be seeing you next week.